Hello and welcome to the Bob Ross of Minecraft. My name's Peter, I'm your host, and we have got a whole lot of things to share with you. My goodness gracious, look, I mined up some diamonds and some other things. I've been busy. I got some ancient debris. We're going to take advantage of that. And also, I have something to show you guys over at the village, but we're not going to get to that just quite yet. The first thing we're going to do is mine up these diamonds because I'm excited to see how many there are. Unfortunately, if you look at these tools here, you can see that they're starting to wear down and our mending problem is becoming just a little more urgent. So let's see, how many ores do we have here? That's 2, 3. I'll count them up and then I'll report in how many I got, okay? So we're at 3 so far, so let me bust all these and I'll be right back with you. All right, it was 34 diamond ore and I got 71 diamonds, which is just a little bit better than 2 diamonds per with my Fortune 3 pickaxe. Not the best RNG in the world, but good enough. And a lot of diamonds, which I'm excited to take advantage of. Here we are inside of the storage unit. You can see that the chests go just a little bit taller. I've got labels on all of them, although some of them are blank, and the blank ones, of course, are empty chests. And let's go ahead and... and there's kind of a ceiling here. Oops. Yeah, and sort of stairs at the top here, and I'm thinking that this is going to be how this works. We'll have a hole here, and I'll put scaffolding here, so we can have another floor of this up above. But for now, let's put our diamonds away, and we've already got quite a few, so you can see we're up to a stack and a half and more, which will come in handy because we're going to need to make more diamond tools and weapons. Maybe boots, maybe a helmet. To try to get this stuff all repaired up, and that will be good. Where is our ancient debris? Did you see it? There's not that much there, actually. Where's the rest of it? I don't know. Oh, I found it. It's in this furnace over here. There's 32 netherite scrap, which is very exciting. We'll get a lot of experience when we take those out of the furnace. We've got a bunch of gold here, too, here. So... we'll take the gold and the netherite out and we'll make some netherite ingots and we'll apply those to whatever we think is worth it. But a lot of these things aren't worth it yet. I do know that this is going to be worth it once we put mending on it. And speaking of mending, it's about time to head over to the village. I want to grab a few supplies so I can build a house. And so I'm going to do that and I'll meet you guys over at the village. All right. Alrighty, here we are back at the old village. It is raining. And so it's a good day to build some shelter, I think, for ourselves. At any rate, we need to build a house here so our bed doesn't get soggy every time it rains. But I wanted to show you guys something. I better put my sword away. So here's our mending villager. Sir? Yes. So he sells us mending books for 30 emeralds, which is great. There's a farmer and another farmer. And I'm sorry I keep saying fisherman sometimes. I mean farmer. I mean whatever it obviously is. There's a Fletcher. We trade sticks to him for emeralds. There's the farmer that won't change back. This guy is some sort of smith. A stonemason. And we sell him clay balls because those are easy to come by in the water over here. And there's another farmer. But this guy, I was trying to maybe get Unbreaking 3 or something else. I kept breaking this and placing it and breaking it and placing it and breaking it and placing it. And I was getting a bunch of just terrible, terrible book trades. And then I broke it and placed it and talked to him and he offered me mending. It's hard to get the thing to go there. Mending for 10 emeralds. 10. So this guy is now obsolete unless he offers us something really good down here. But I don't think I'm going to spend all the emeralds just to unlock that, just to see what it is. So your days are numbered. I'm going to put you out to pasture. And you can retire. But our Mending 10 boy is our new guy. And look at all of these mending books. We bought as many as I could. So we're going to be able to apply to mending to everything that we want to. However, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to move all this stuff out of the way so we can make a house. And I think we may have to do some terraforming and stuff too. And also, it's time for this to go. It's just been floating here and it kind of bugs me and it's going away. So, adios. All right, so I'm going to take these chests and I'm going to set them up down here. And then we're going to break the chests up above and we're just going to move everything. Alrighty, I've got all that stuff moved over and I'm thinking our path is going to go up here. Do we want to like turn We probably want it to go diagonal, which means we're going to be shaving a bit of this away in order to accommodate that, right? So the slabs can go like here. So let me just peel a little bit of this away. All right, so I'm thinking the house is going to be here, and it's going to be kind of a square, like a cube here, and then a cube behind it, and those will connect, so it's kind of a long rectangular prism, and then the bedroom will go over here. So I may have to fill this in a bit with dirt, and that's fine. We're not afraid of dirt, and I've got some in the chests over here. So let me fill in that dirt, and then we'll start building properly. Ooh, we gotta sleep. It's getting to be late. We don't want our villagers to be... Uh-oh, see, look, this ground is coming for me. He's too stupid to pathfind around the chests, it appears, though. It won't let me sleep right next to him, so let's go up here. Oh. And now he's realized he's gonna lose me. Oh, but he's been foiled by the hill. Oh, come on, really? This guy? Yeah, break that potato plant. And let me go to sleep. Okay, I see a creeper over there. He's gonna sneak up on me while I'm building. I just know it. Boy, that guy destroyed a lot of crops. Get out of here. You get out of here. Alright. Got him. Let's grab the gunpowder. And we'll fix the crops later. I want to build. That's what we're doing right now. Okay? Alright. Alright, so our opening here is going to be a 3x3 opening. So let's go ahead and put this here. We'll count over 3, and then we'll put that here. Is that the way we want to space it? We could make it an even number. But I'm not a big fan of those when it comes to Minecraft. So yeah, let's have 2 dirt on this side and 2 dirt on this side. And we'll build each of these up to 3 here. And then on the 4th, of course, we will turn them sideways, because that is all well and proper and good. And this gives us something to work with, a starting point. And no, I am not going to leave it unpeeled. I do think that unpeeled birch wood might be one of the ugliest, if not the ugliest, wood texture in all of Minecraft. Okay, now, we're going to want chests here. And a wall here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's going to be how that goes. And then in order to make it symmetrical, we'll go like that. And we'll have another set of these here so that we have another room. So it's just a little bit of rounding, not too much. Too much, of course, would look silly. All right, now, what is good for the right wall is good for the left wall, so we're going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. Just like that. And we may get rid of some of this dirt. Let's just go ahead and do it now, while we're thinking about it, while we've got our shovel out. Yeah, that looks nice. That's got to go away, certainly. We could look out over at our little spruce farm we have going on over there for the sake of the Fletcher. Okay, now we need another room here, and then the bedroom will be back here, I think. So this room can be smaller. I'm not sure how small, though. 3, 4, probably 5 here. Like that. And then some spruce here. Birch. I'm just so used to my pillars being spruce, although they're actually not spruce. I think I just had spruce on the mind because of those. Okay, you know what? We're getting the hoe off the hotbar because we don't need it there. Alrighty. So I guess this will be a window. Yeah, and then we'll put the bedroom over here. Do we want to go with a diagonal bedroom? Is that something we want to tackle? I don't know. Maybe being way over here at the village, that wouldn't be so bad because it wouldn't be so ugly if I mess it up terribly. Okay, let's do this without jumping down if we can. At least not right away. Okay, well done, well done. Good, all right. Gonna need some extra dirt because the wall's gonna have to go here. Now we're designing this with the inside in mind first. But we'll have to make the outside look nice, of course, as well. Nope, we're not doing it like this. I have a different idea for that. You're gonna have to trust me. It's gonna involve some trickiness, a little bit of trickiness. Okay, so the crafting bench is going to go here for now, and I'm going to need some stairs. Okay, so we're going to build a little window here. Do we want a little one looking at the portal and out this way, or a little one looking out this way? I guess we can always change it later. Let's start with the little one here. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put stairs here. And we're gonna need a few slabs as well. This is how the old inventory fills up. You start needing variations on blocks. You get a little creative. Okay, so now what we have here is just a 2x1 window that's centered over this, which is kind of cool, I think. And that's not a bad view. Now we can go for a wider one, which will be a little more subtle, I think. Okay, so stair there, 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 and there. And then slabs to fill in some of these blanks. I'm not gonna have enough. Here we go. Huh. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting looking. Now we're gonna, of course, get rid of these, and this will just be birch here. Sorry, birch. This is not birch, this is jungle planks. All right, so the first room is kind of coming together here. We can put our extra chests over here when we're ready. Oh, we're ready now. We've got 4 open chests here. Now this color, unfortunately, is gonna clash with that, but there's nothing to do about it. Mojang, give us chests that vary from wood type to wood type, please. I would love that, and an inventory upgrade so we can carry more without having to go to the end and get shulker shells. Okay, the sun is already starting to set and we don't have a bedroom built, but that's okay. It's gonna be over here somewhere. And that drowned is gonna create problems once the sun goes down. And if I spend time messing around with him, creepers are gonna spawn in the meantime. So let's get rid of him so we could sleep. I mean, I guess we'll sleep facing the sunset tonight. I guess we could place a few torches. So it starts to feel like something's happening here. Alrighty, now with this window, I was kind of hoping to make a big square, and I'm realizing, of course, that there's no such thing as horizontal planks. Ooh, I have an interesting idea. It might be terrible. All right, we got some temporary building blocks here in the dirt. And we're gonna try, I don't even know exactly what this is gonna look like until I look at it. Cool? Kinda cool. What if we did that? That would be cooler if it were wider. What if we did that? That would be cool if the opening were bigger. I think we'd stick with my first thought and just see if we hate it or not later. All right, so here's what the inside looks like right now, coming in from the outside. We've got this 2 window here centered over that. There will be chests here eventually, like there are over here. And here we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 window centered in a 5 wide wall, looking out at our nether portal over there. Maybe that needs to be taller. Here's a taller window. This is a more standard window. Here's our goofy window, looking out west. Sunset's over there. And then I had 1 slab left over, so I stuck it there. And there's slabs down here to kind of make this nice and low. Now this isn't very safe from mobs, so we'll have to maybe, make some cliffs around, some short little cliffs, bluffs, I guess you could call them, around. And now I want to take just a little bit of time and look at the outside here and see what we can do to make it better. Oh, I stuck dirt here because we're going to pillar up here with birch, and I think that will look nice. And then we're going to go sideways here with it and just sort of follow what this would naturally do. Although then we have some sort of conflict over here. And this is the fun part of building, is just kind of figuring these things out. It has to go down here in order to make sense with this wall. Oh, and I just fell down here into my sand trap. It has to go down there, but then we're going to have to make it look normal from the west. But sort of trying these new ideas and then coming up with shapes that you wouldn't normally keeps the game interesting. And not planning it all out too well. I found that was sort of the bane of my building in early Minecraft, because then I would regret what I had built and would want to do it differently. And it was so much easier to start over than to tear down an existing build that I would just start over. And then so you have all these ugly half-built abandoned builds that you don't want just laying around. So then you start a new world. Then you have to go through the whole progression again to, power up, or however you'd like to say that. But as I've gotten a little bit more experienced, I have found that building whimsically, now that I know some more obvious mistakes to avoid, is more often rewarding than not. And also it's easier for me to undo builds now. Because I'm just a little bit better at the controls and stuff. And this is actually reminding me a lot of the enchanting room that we have back at the base. So we're going to need more birch to get this side looking the same. I don't know how often we'll view it from over here. I guess anytime we chop down spruce to get sticks to trade to the Fletcher. But for now, it's starting to look like something. Right? Sorta. It needs a floor. It needs a roof. It just needs some time. Some time I'm not going to spend in this video. And that's okay. The whole purpose of coming here really was to show off my mending villager and to grab these mending books and take them back home. So I'm going to drop off some supplies here, and we're going to do exactly that. Oh, P.S. Did you know that you can hold a nautilus shell in your offhand? Check this out. You put it right there in your shield hand. Did you know? If you knew, tell me in the comments below, what is the point of this feature? Why would you want to hold a nautilus shell in your left hand? I can't think of anything that helps with that. That may not seem very remarkable to Java players who don't know, but there are only a small amount of things, small handful of things that can be held in the offhand in Bedrock Edition for whatever reason. I don't know why. You know what? And I don't need to move all these right now. What we do need to move is the mending books back home. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to see about some enchanting and maybe some netherite ingots and sort of powering up. Is there anything else here that I want to grab? I think I'll take the water bucket since I haven't had one on me in a while and it kind of bothers me. And we're going to go back to the base and I'll see you there. Ooh, and the sun is beginning to set back here at home too. So I'm going to take a quick sleep and then we will talk about what we are ready to apply mending to and maybe even netherite ingots to. All right, we're going to add 4 more ancient debris to this and waste half of a piece of coal, but that's okay. We're doing okay on coal. And get that cooking. And in the meantime, we're going to head over here to our anvil and apply mending to some things and think about some enchanting options because, let's see, how full are we? Maybe we want to stick all of our mending books over here. Oh, by the way, I got some nether quartz ore in case we need some quick experience. My plan for experience, because we're going to need a lot of it with all this mending that we're going to have to do, is to store nether quartz ore and the skulk stuff so that we can harvest that for quick storable experience, and also to use our mob grinder deal, which is working well, which is why I have as many experience points as I do now. Also, trading works really well too. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. This sword is ready for mending. That's a good sword. I don't know what else I would add to it. This is ready for mending. It's our perfect fortune pickaxe. This is not, because it could be silk touch. If we want it to be that, we'll have to think about that. This is not. I'm not particularly excited about. Well, yeah, smite is fine. Efficiency on breaking are great. This one's ready for mending. Oop, pressed the wrong button there. This hoe is ready for mending. A mending book. And netherite. I guess that's what I'm saying. I could put mending on all of these, but I just... So the reason I'm segregating these is that I'm going to want to build another shovel, I think, with the diamonds that we have. And another axe, I think, with the diamonds that we have. Because that might be an easier way to get silk touch or whatever on them. Now the armor is a lot further off. This says feather falling 4, which is great. Blast protection, which I need to do a little research on. I'm not sure what the best combination of protections are. I do like fire protection on one piece of armor. But this could use a whole lot of stuff, like swift sneak and, well, maybe that's it. And a different kind of protection. That's usually what I get on these, is unbreaking and protection. But now that swift sneak is available, I want to think about that as well. This needs some stuff like the one that lets you move in water quickly. Somebody remind me what that's called. The diamond chest plate is the least fancy when it comes to enchanting. You just need protection, unbreaking, and mending, basically. But we want that protection up to prot 4. This has protection for respiration and unbreaking, which is really good. All we need now on this is aqua affinity, and I'll be happy to put netherite on that. I just don't want to apply netherite to anything too early. Okay, now we're going to take our diamonds and we're going to craft some stuff, and then we're going to enchant that and books as needed. Let's see, we wanted a shovel, we wanted an axe. And then we wanted that we're okay with because we're going to apply respiration to it. Maybe one of these, but we already have a prot 4 book, but definitely some boots. Maybe like 2 pairs of boots. We'll start with 1. All right, so we have spare boots and we're going to get a spare, axe and a spare shovel, and we're going to keep an eye out for particular enchantments. All right, we're ready. Let's get in here and see what we can get. The shovel with efficiency 3 is our front runner so far. Let's just see if we can get something good on the boots. Protection. And we already have a different kind of protection on our boots, right? Blast protection. So maybe. Let's do the shovel. Okay, efficiency 3. We'll combine that with that to get it a efficiency 4, and then we'll combine it with an efficiency 4 book that we have in here, I believe. Feather Falling 4. Ooh, that could replace the other Feather Falling 4 that currently has the wrong kind of protection on it. Yeah, I think we go ahead and do that. Oh, the sun's going down. We gotta sleep, and then we can start combining books with things to make them better. All right, it's anvil time. First things first, let's put the Aqua Affinity onto the helmet at the low cost of 2. Okay, and we'll put that back on. That's something we know we want to do. Now let's see about efficiency 3 to the shovel. So now it's Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. And if we add that to another efficiency 4 book, then it goes up to efficiency 5 and it gets fortune 2. Do we want fortune on the shovel? That's going to get us a lot of flint and not a lot of gravel when we use it. I think we want Silk Touch, actually. Okay, these on the top row are all ready for mending. This is not yet, and this is not yet, because we want to add Silk Touch and or Fortune. Silk Touch would be nice for bookcases. Really not necessary. I do want Silk Touch on the shovel, though. All right, now we're applying this protection 3 to our chest plate, and this efficiency 4 to our shovel. Now it's efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3. As soon as I add Silk Touch to it, I think it'll be worth adding Mending to it. Although we could do that now and just add Silk Touch later. Let's take the chest plate and bring it up to protection 4. Very good. That's ready for mending. All right, we're ready to put mending on all of these, but I don't know if we have enough experience points to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do as many as we can. Maybe the anvil will break. Oh my gosh, that's already 9. That's 3. We're gonna need some experience here. This is how it works. This is how Minecraft works. Okay, we're up to 3. Go ahead and put a bunch of the rest of these down. Okay, good. All right, so let's put mending on the fortune pickaxe. And we broke our anvil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new anvil. I'm going to put fortune on the rest of this stuff, and then I'll get back with you guys and we'll do the netherite thing, which is fun. All right, I have made the new anvil. I'm not ready to put mending on everything yet because I don't have the experience. So I wanted to show you guys real quick just the update here. I widened this staircase that leads down to the mob farm and lit it up and replaced anything in the wall that wasn't smooth stone with smooth stone. And so you see we have this nice little spot here now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here and I'm going to I put up some obsidian too so I don't accidentally break these when I'm killing stuff with pickaxes. So I'm going to do is I'm going to wait here for some things to spawn, and then I'm going to hit them with my pickaxe until it's fully repaired, and then I'm going to grind for some levels too. And once I do that, then we'll be able to put mending on everything else. And then once I do that, I will join you guys again and we'll start putting netherite on stuff. And then I have a little adventure for us after that, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, I'm back. It's been a few days for me, but it's not been very long for you at all. I've got my pickaxe all mended up, and I did go ahead and apply mending to all of my tools and 2 pieces of armor. The helmet and the chest plate. You can see the chest plate has mending there and the helmet has mending there. So let's go put netherite on some important stuff, and that'll be a real good time. Also, you can see I'm up to 34 levels as well, so we can do a couple of enchants while we're upstairs. It has become night though. Let's be careful. I've been down here a while. There could be anything anywhere. Although with all of the zombies and skeletons downstairs and all of the light around the base, things are looking pretty okay. Okay, let's maybe enchant a couple of things while we're up here with our levels. And also we've got more levels we can always grab here if we need to. These are our mending books. These are our leftover books. And I'm just gonna take a quick look at my boots and pants and try to remember what we need. We need Swift Sneak for those, and we need the Move Fast Through Water and more protection for those. Okay, we didn't get anything good on those books, so I'm not even going to bother to show it. I am, however, going to come over to our ancient debris or our netherite scrap and see exactly what's going on here. Oh, also we're at level 28 and just about to the bucket there. See that? So let's see how much experience we gain from taking these things out of here. Also, we're going to want to take off this mending armor while we do it, so it's not eating up any of the experience. Ooh, that brought us fairly into 29. May as well take these things out also and see if we can't get to 30. Plus we're gonna need, oh, and there we are at 30. We're gonna need the gold. First we have to make the ingots though. 9 netherite ingots. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, so we're ready to apply this to the helmet. Let's see. If we do the helmet and the chest plate, that's 2. And then if we do all of our tools, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll have 2 left over. So maybe we could try making a silk touch hoe, which would be good for getting the, what's the skulk in the ancient cities? That's basically storable experience. I don't think that the experience that you get from the skulk is quite as good as the nether quartz, and that's not as easy to come by, but relatively easy to come by. Holy smokes, we are looking very kitted right now. If you take a look down here at the hotbar, we've got a lot of really good tools there, along with another pickaxe not in the hotbar. And look at our armor, man. We're styling and profiling. Pretty excellent stuff. All right, so I think it's time for an adventure. Although we do have 30 levels of experience, let's go ahead and try enchanting another book to see if we can get protection 3 so we can apply it to our boots. Or maybe another pair of boots or a new diamond hoe. What happened to the ingots? Oh, I've got them. Okay, let's drop those off in this chest here for safekeeping. And let's grab some diamonds. We want boots and we want a hoe. So that's 6. Just like that. And we'll make the hoe. We could actually just disenchant the boots we already have, I think, and save ourselves 4 diamonds. That's probably a good way to go. All right, let's see what we can get. We need a book and some lapis. All right, so we're looking for the water one on the boots, or protection 3, or both. There's protection 3, so that's our current front runner. Let's just see what the book's gonna do. Unbreaking, tempting for the new hoe. But unbreaking on the hoe also. I wonder if it would be fortune or silk touch, but I think this is more important for now. Okay, all we got was protection 3, but that's okay. Respiration we already have on the helmet. Let's see what the hoe would do. Unbreaking 3. Do we want to try to get there? I don't think so. I do think though that we want to combine these. We'll add Prot 3 to Feather Falling 4 and Prot 3 at a cost of 1. So Protection 4, Feather Falling 4. What is the water one? What's that called? Depth Strider. Okay, Frostwalker's optional. Soul Speed would be nice, but we're not worried about that yet. Okay. All right. So let's put the hoe in here. And let's put the boots on, and let's put away the books and the lapis, and it's time to go have the little adventure I alluded to earlier. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down underground. And it's gonna be a good time, I think, I hope. We'll see. We need our little buildings over here. Hello, bee. You enjoying the flower, Mr. Bee? Oh, you've got a bunch of pollen on your booty. I won't tell anyone. Let's see here, let's see. Geode. If we dig down to 7, we'll hit a geode. So that's the plan. So let's put this here. We want to follow the convention of the rest of the signs here. Cave, y equals 32. So we'll do geode, y equals 7 right here. And boom, there we go. Okay, let's dig down. I hope this goes well. I've got a lot of good stuff on. Although, if we hit lava, at least it's already netherite stuff. I was gonna say we only have to get to 7, but 7's actually a long ways down. Whew! We fell through, and there it is. Our geode. Now, we knew this was here because we did some exploring around in these caves earlier, much earlier in the series. But we've got ourselves here just a few blocks that will grow these wonderful things for us. Okay, so we want to hit these crystals with a feather, with a, not a silk touch, excuse me. Yeah, a fortune pickaxe. So that is the plan. We're gonna get as many of these as we can, because we're going to want tinted glass. And because this is right below our base, hopefully it will continue to produce. Now, one other thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take our silk touch pickaxe and we're going to want to carve out these blocks that are capable of growing these shards. So let's be careful to not accidentally hit those. And hopefully this will go well. We can expose 6 sides of each of these blocks here. And then we should be able to get a lot more shards. And there's one right there as well. So let's see, already we have 60. So once we fully expose these, we should be able to get them more at quite a large pace. So let me get this cleared away. Whew, my netherite armor is like camouflage up against this backdrop here. And I'll give you an update. All right, everyone, I've finished up clearing out inside of the geode here, and I did discover 4, oh, took out that block, 4 new of these kinds of blocks. I'm gonna just get the tool out of my hand here. So 4 new of these, which is great. That means we have a lot of space to grow these little shards on. Unfortunately, these 2 are touching each other, which means they each only have 5 surfaces to grow on instead of 6 each. And I don't know how prolific these kinds of blocks are inside of geodes. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So is that a good geode or a poor geode? I don't know. But I do know that we have nearly a stack of the shards and nearly 2.5 stacks of the blocks, which is kind of fun. We've got some calcite, we've got some smooth basalt, and I did pick up some slime and some iron ore too, because I was poking around down here in the meantime as well. So now let's see if we can find our way back up to our elevator. I know that this is the elevator, I think, or maybe this is the drop shaft. Excuse me, giant slime. I think this might be the drop shaft into here. And this, when I say here, what I mean, of course, is the lapis lazuli mine. So we didn't go too far with this. We just dug a 2x2 down to what, probably -100 here. Oh, and then we broke into the cave. So almost -100. Right. So this is a safe way to get back up to the surface. I don't know if I'll bother digging a hallway into the water elevator from the geode or not. It just depends on how many trips we make down here and how convenient or inconvenient it is to get back out this way. So let's go back to the top. All right, that's gonna about do it for today. Thank you for joining me. It was kind of a relaxing episode, which I'm okay with. And I'm not sure what we'll do in the next episode. We have options. We could build a larger house somewhere up here and move out of that one. We could build an entrance to our experience farm here. We've got a few options, and of course there are some major structures left in the game too. Some things that we're going to want to do, like go to the end and go find a mansion and go and do one of the deep dark cities and all that kind of thing. But as the sun sets on one side of me and the moon rises on the other, I bid you all a farewell and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.